Take me to 2013. Devin Alexander, your first championship fight.
Yeah.
Explain that to me, man. Was that like you got the opponent phone call like we need you to fight Devin, man, 2-week notice?
No.
Or did they give you the respect?
They get yeah.
Give me an 8-week camp.
You know,
give me this, give me that.
I was working with AH at that point. You know, at probably I just signed with AH in 2011.
Okay.
I signed with AH in 2010, and he had a plan, and he said this was his thing. We'll fight as many times as you want to fight. There's no cap on how often he can fight.
Okay.
He'll fight whenever he's healthy. You know what I mean? So that was kind of like the rule when I signed with AH. He's healthy, he get in the ring, you know? And we did that, and it was this, you know, this process that he wanted me to go through.
Okay.
And I went through the process, and when Devin was up, Devin won the championship from another fighter. The IBF went from like 4 hands. It was like every fighter lost their defense. And so Devin got it. I think it went from like 3 hands. 1 hand, defense lose. Another hand, defense lose. Then it came to Devin. Devin got it, and Devin's first defense was against me. You know, so my thing with Devin, we had very, very small experience in the amateurs. We fought when we was 8 years old, you know? Okay. So it was like, from that standpoint, it was kind of like a little chip on my shoulder. We got to get it back. Can't lose to him twice. You know, all that kind of stuff. But the thing was, people didn't know who I was.
Right.
People in boxing knew who I was. You know, people, of course, from the amateurs and all that kind of stuff, they knew who I was. But the general public that knew boxing, they knew Devin Alexander. They knew Timothy Bradley. They knew Victor Ortiz. They knew some of these young names, but they ain't know mine. So the fact that everybody was counting me out, you put me in the same place that I've been my whole life.
Right.
And it was like, gotta show them, gotta prove them. You know what I mean? I think it was the first round. I landed a big right hand on the dude, and it was like off to the races. Every round, working the game plan. And I think that fight, you'll see especially where my combination of speed and power was a bit much when I first moved down to 47.
Yeah, I remember the fight. I remember.
People were like, you know, a lot of people, I'm not known for having power. I'm not known for having knockout power or one-punch power, but you go back and take a look at my career, especially when I first went to 47 fighting Devin, the power was there. Yeah. Over the years,
out there.
But over the years, my body really adjusted to the weight, and I lost power, I lost muscle, I lost strength in the process, you know?
So what was that feeling like, man? You and your pops, y'all trained all your life for a goal, and you finally hit it against a fighter that has a name, and now once you beat this guy, everybody know your name. How does that feel at the end of the night?
I tell people all the time, man, y'all would never believe how I felt after that fight.
Yeah, tell the people.
It was literally just another win.
Damn.
It wasn't
not the title, man.
That's why I tell people, because I didn't understand being a world champion at that point.
Right.
I didn't even know what the IBF stood for. You know what I mean? I don't know. I might have been 25, 26 at that point in time.
Right.
And my mind was still wrapped around, I just want to make money. I just want to, you know, have more than I had when I was growing up. You know what I mean? I was still trying to make a way for myself. And putting the building blocks together, that next stage was that world championship title. And I didn't even understand what I was in for. I understood Devin Alexander, and I understood people doubting me. That was the only thing I understood about the fight. And it was enough for me to win, you know? So after that.
You did that.
Okay, bro, I took the IBF home, and I had to pull my phone out, get on the internet, and find out what fighters won the IBF title. Like, let me really understand what I got here.